In this video, we will review the account data integration between Ndex and the Redtail CRM. Ndex aggregates data from all data sources, so data that is aggregated from custodians as well as other sources such as 401ks, insurance, and annuities is available to be fed into the Redtail CRM. The process required involves steps that need to be completed by the advisor as well as Ndex. In this video, we're going to focus on the steps that need to be completed by the firm. To access the functionality, under Other Functions, click on Interface Management. Part of the configuration requires Redtail to be set up as a destination, and this part of the process is completed by Ndex. The firm or advisor needs to create lists of accounts to be fed to Redtail, and those accounts need to be segregated based on the user ID of the Redtail user. So when setting up an extraction of accounts, you click on Extraction Management and Add. And the first step is to create a list of accounts for a given user ID at Redtail. So the list that's created for a user ID at Redtail should only include rep codes or accounts that should be seen by that given Redtail user. In order to do this, you would click on New Lists. First, click on the Account tab, and then depending on where the data will be coming from, if it's only custodial data, then the rep codes to choose from would be under the BKS reps. If it's custodial data and data from other sources such as 401ks, annuities, or insurance, you would click on BKS/offbook reps. And from there, you would select the rep codes that you want to be included for each given user ID at Redtail. Once you've selected your rep codes, you would click on Search, and that would bring up a list of accounts under the rep code that you have chosen. You would then click Save and name your list. And the list could be named based on the name of the advisor that this list of accounts is for, or you could name the list based on some other criteria. I'll just name it based on the name of an advisor. We'll call it Jones List. We'll make it a dynamic list and click Save. And now that list of accounts will be available to generate an extraction for. You could name the extraction. We can call it Jones Accounts. The file name does need to follow certain requirements. The first part of the file name can be chosen by the firm, and this could be perhaps a combination of the firm name, so ABC Wealth and Jones. And then the next part is required to be the same for all extractions, which would be the number 9540, and you need an underscore underneath each part of the file name. So 9540 underscore, and then %, date, %, and that will give a unique date based on the date of the extraction for each file that is extracted. Language is English, file format would be text, the delimiter would be pipe, and you need to check the box for writing quotes around all values. The date format can be month, day, year. The destination will be Redtail, frequency, daily, and extract from the Jones list. Once this part of the process has been completed, select Save as Draft, and this extraction is now saved and can be edited. At this point, you'll notify Ndex to inform them of which Redtail user ID each file has been established for. Ndex can then populate the extraction with the data that needs to be delivered to Redtail, as well as the appropriate headings that Redtail requires. Ndex can also set up and activate the server connection, which will begin the feed of the files into the Redtail CRM. So to review, the part of the process that needs to be completed by the advisor or the firm is to establish the main settings that will determine which file should be delivered to the appropriate user ID at Redtail. And at that point, Ndex will complete the process and establish the data feed to the Redtail CRM.